This is day 4 after setting up this Nutri-Right 360 incubator with 22 of our chicken eggs that we hope are all fertilized. And as you can see here, the humidity level is rising. When I came in this morning, I noticed that it was below 45%. And so this is something that I've had to adjust by adding additional water to tray A, which is right here. And then I also decided to narrow this little vent here a bit to keep more humidity inside of the incubator. And as you can see, it is quickly rising up to about 50%, which is what you want it to be, between 45 and 55%. The reason I'm showing you this is because one thing about this Nutri-Right is it doesn't alert you when the humidity level drops. So you really have to be vigilant about checking both the temperature and the humidity levels in this device on a regular basis. I have been trying to get myself in a habit of checking every 10 to 12 hours. Today I was a little bit late in doing that. Usually I would come in around 7 a.m. Today I didn't check until about 9:30. And so as a result, I think that overnight I had left this vent. I left it at 50% open instead of like a third of the way open. So it was like this when I came in this morning. And I believe that doing that overnight, I think that's what contributed to this humidity level dropping more than one would expect in a 12-hour period. Just make sure that you're checking both the temperature and the humidity levels in this device. I mean, I may even go so far as to say every 8 to 10 hours just to be on the safe side. We live in northeastern Tennessee. The weather is cooling down quite a bit in our area, but we keep our home at about 74 degrees Fahrenheit pretty consistently. So that is why I'm not so concerned about the temperature per se, but instead the humidity levels. I do not have a humidifier or dehumidifier running in this room. I'm not sure if that's something that would really be necessary. I think at this stage, I'm more interested in just ensuring that levels are checked on a regular basis, and based on that information, make adjustments. But if you've ever used this type of incubator and you have any tips or tricks that you'd like to share, be sure to put those down in the comments. I'd love to hear any advice that you may have. That would really help the rest of the community who's following this journey know what they can expect and what to look for. As you can see, just in the last 4 minutes, the humidity levels have risen just about 7 percentage points. So looks like we're in pretty good shape here. I'm going to continue monitoring this probably for another 10 to 15 minutes just to make sure it stabilizes at about 50%. And then I'll plan on checking again in about 8 hours.